What's up, it's Wills, and on this episode, we're going to be fixing my blown Mark Levinson front speakers on my GX470. Both the front speakers are completely blown after 20 plus years of use. And to save some money on this project, I decided to rebuild the speakers instead of buying new ones. So let's go out to the truck and start removing the door card. First, we'll pop off this cover with a pry tool and take off the screw behind it. Next, pop off the armrest and remove the screw as well. Then pry off the lock and window controls and disconnect the wires. And remove the screws behind it as well. Then we're going to pop off this trim piece and this clip as well. Now we can go ahead and start to unclip the clips holding on the door card. Go ahead and just get your pry tool in there and slowly wedge it until the clips pop. Then go ahead and unclip the connector for the tweeters and the light. And then lastly, disconnect the door lock and handle cables. Alright, before we remove the speakers, just look how badly these are blown. Pretty much all the foam is disintegrated over the years, and they pretty much sounded terrible. Alright, next up, just remove the 4 screws holding on the speakers. Pry the connector off and pop the speaker out. Alright, now let's go ahead and get the foam replaced. Start by taking off the 4 screws holding on the speaker gasket. Peel off as much of the foam as you can by hand, then get some rubbing alcohol and soak the adhesive on the frame. Then use a plastic scraper to get off as much of the old adhesive as you can. We'll also do the same to the speaker diaphragm, but make sure not to get the diaphragm too wet with alcohol as it could damage it. Lastly, get off all the foam and adhesive off the speaker gasket. This is definitely a messy job, so I'd suggest doing it over some newspapers since it sucks to clean up this glue and old speaker foam. And once all the surfaces are cleaned and prepped, we can begin the install of the new foam. Alright, first we're going to glue the inner ring of the foam to the speaker diaphragm and gently tap it down, doing our best to keep it centered. I then let that cure for about 12 hours. Then I glued the underside of the outside of the foam to the speaker frame. And then we'll add glue to the top of the outer ring of the foam and install the speaker gasket. I then let the glue dry and clear for about an hour before reinstalling the speakers. Now reinstall the speaker, getting this tab hooked into the door. Install the 4 screws and get the door card in place. Reconnect the handle cables, light, tweeter, and then pop all the clips back in place. Screw in all the screws and put the window controls back. And now you can enjoy your functioning speakers again. Hope you all enjoyed the video. If you did, go ahead and give it a like. And if you want to keep following the build, subscribe. Alright, catch you in the next one. Peace.